I don't believe we're going to slow it down. My guess is between 10 and 20 years we'll have superintelligence.
The godfather of AI is scared. In 10 to 20 years, AIs could achieve superintelligence, systems that outperform us across most domains. That's according to Geoffrey Hinton, known for his foundational work on neural networks and deep machine learning. And when machines become smarter and more capable than us, what exactly do they need us for? This is one of the central through lines of Hideo Kojima's latest masterpiece, Death Stranding 2, a game in which humanity unknowingly gives up self-determination, allowing an AI system to decide our future for us. But what looks like safety and security ends up being a slow, directed collapse, de facto extinction. A classic trope in sci-fi, one that uncomfortably is no longer completely hypothetical.
Well, I think actually, long term, the AI is going to be in charge, to be totally frank, not humans.
So, what happens when AI achieves superintelligence? In this episode of Are We Cooked, we'll be looking at how it all began, how AI transformed from an experiment to essential infrastructure, Death Stranding as an allegory, how it all goes wrong, and why it doesn't have to. Broadcast commencing in In 1966, scientists at MIT introduced Eliza to the world, a chatbot that made natural language conversation with computers possible. Eliza would analyze a user's statement by identifying keywords and provide a reflexive response. At the time, it was described as
wondrous, dazzling even the most experienced observer,
but also as a rudimentary system.
But once a program is unmasked, its magic crumbles away, revealing a mere collection of procedures.
In many ways, Eliza was the predecessor to ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, systems that face similar criticisms. And to some extent, the criticisms are true. Today's large language models work on a series of tokens. By training on massive datasets, sometimes scraped without consent, the models are able to recognize patterns in language, but without real deeper understanding or context. Still, progress has been undeniable. AI technologies are slowly becoming intrinsically woven into everyday life. While we are quick to point out the flaws, we should remember that in our pockets and browsers, we have access to AI models that can functionally pass the Turing test, the challenge proposed by the legendary Alan Turing to determine if a computer was intelligent, a test once thought impossible. But every time someone engages with a bot on social media, they prove that we are way past the Turing test, at least as it was originally conceived. Ada Lovelace's dream of a machine that could analyze fundamental relations through abstract science of operations has become reality. And ChatGPT and other language models are just the tip of the iceberg. We're already seeing AI deployed to sectors such as healthcare, research, education, and industry. Many of these deployments are genuinely useful, accelerating medical diagnostics, improving drug discovery, even mapping new materials and mathematics. But as AI embeds deeper into the foundations of society, the line between help and harm becomes blurred. AI, security, and governance are slowly morphing into a new type of monster. With little in the way of regulation, venture capitalists and futurists are plowing ahead with plans to implement AI solutions across society. And no, they haven't asked any of us for our opinions. This July, Palantir and the Department of Defense signed a mega contract worth about $10 billion, effectively outsourcing major government functions to a private tech firm. Executives and founders from Palantir and Dural, Meta, and OpenAI now hold key advisory roles within US defense and regulatory structures. Just like that, a new normal has been established. a profound but quiet transformation of how power operates in the 21st century. And this isn't happening in isolation. Other governments are adapting similar AI-powered control architectures, each for their own reasons. In China, mass surveillance powered by AI technologies is a matter of state policy. AI has been embedded throughout the criminal justice system, from investigation to prosecution to detention, and with AI tools now apparently responsible for much of the online censorship in the country, it seems that the algorithms are being weighted towards regime security over human safety. The marriage between AI technologies and state power looks increasingly inevitable, a future that Death Stranding 2 may have warned us about. In 1963, around the same time as the development of ELIZA, a child was born in Tokyo, Hideo Kojima. Of course, he didn't know this then, but his life would become devoted to bridging the gap between cinema and a new form of entertainment, video games. His works focused on the tensions between humanity, war, technology, and communication. Kojima's latest series, Death Stranding, brings together all the themes he's wrestled with into a terrifying apotheosis. Death Stranding is set in a post-catastrophe Earth, with human beings confined to isolated settlements as invisible and deadly threats roam the outdoors. Watch my previous video for a deeper dive into the world and lore of Death Stranding. By the second game, governance has been privatized. The system that underpins the new state is APAS 4000, a blend of AI systems and the digital remnants of 4,000 dead people, which subsumes governance and decision-making. And, for the sake of human safety, the AI systems decide to automate labor, restrict humans to their shelters, and condemn them to a de facto slow extinction by stopping all movement. APAS doesn't kill humanity directly, it optimizes us out of existence. It calculates that the safest world is one where humans no longer take risks, move freely, or act unpredictably. In other words, in trying to save us, it is slowly erasing us. The foundations of this plan are reflected by real-world rhetoric.
A super-intelligent AI could replace human beings in controlling the planet. That's not science fiction.
We've already discussed how AI is being merged with critical infrastructure. Tech elites want to take this a step further. The CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, has repeatedly floated the idea of AI-managed global oversight, a kind of algorithmic co-pilot for human civilization. The wheels have already been set in motion. AI doesn't have to turn evil to be dangerous. It just has to become indispensable. Everyone knows about Terminator Skynet, a rogue AI system that nukes humanity and triggers an endless looping war through time. But what really happens when we concede control to systems beyond our intellectual grasp? According to the San Francisco Consensus, championed by individuals like Eric Schmidt, former Google CEO, artificial general intelligence could be achieved within 3 to 6 years. AGI refers to AI models that are capable of learning and performing a wide range of tasks beyond the level of human experts. In short, an AI that could compete with the most experienced and knowledgeable doctors, lawyers, engineers, and physicists, all at the same time. Theoretically, such an AI could rewrite its own programming, shooting far beyond human comprehension, and eventually resulting in superintelligence. Philosopher Nick Bostrom defines this as intelligence that greatly exceeds human performance in virtually all domains of interest, with potentially devastating impacts for labor, science, medicine, and human autonomy. This could lead to transformative change. or devolve into chaos. Whether through gradual disempowerment or sudden implosion, the stakes for humanity couldn't be higher.
One of the ways in which these systems might escape control is by writing their own computer code to modify themselves.
Geoffrey Hinton believes that there is a 10 to 20% chance that AI could wipe out humanity by 2050. Bad actors and unconstrained AIs present real threats. But with the potential for AI misalignment, even the best intentions can turn into the type of world that is presented in Death Stranding 2. It's a chilling picture that echoes our own world. As fewer and fewer people are involved in decision-making and the systems become more opaque, we become highly vulnerable to authoritarian drift. No, this is not an exaggeration or a wild claim. As Peter Thiel puts it,
we could never win an election. Technology is this incredible alternative to politics.
This isn't just sci-fi panic, but severe structural risk with truly apocalyptic consequences. If we don't build frameworks on what AI does, who controls it, and who benefits, and soon, we could all be subjugated by it. In Death Stranding 2, when APAS 4000's evil plan is revealed, a character long thought lost appears. Die Hard Man arrives and dances. A celebration of human movement, art, and creativity. A glorious rejection of the idea that AI can decide humanity's future, replicate us, or even predict our next step. This is Kojima's answer to the question of AI. Simply put, he's reminding us to move our bodies, breathe in fresh air, and connect with each other, holding on to the innate weirdness and creativity that makes us human. But this is only a partial answer. Venerating and protecting human art and ingenuity is essential. But on its own, it will do little to address the creeping pervasiveness of totalitarian AI systems. It doesn't have to go this way. AI has the potential to transform human society, redefining labor, freeing us to find new, deeper purposes. But it has to be designed with transparency and democratic oversight, and centered on human dignity and autonomy. A coordinated global charter on safe, transparent, and sustainable human-AI relations. Just as in Death Stranding 2, we are quickly becoming part of an AI infrastructure network. We must decide our fate, and the time to choose is now. Everything we've discussed, from ELIZA to APAS 4000, points towards the same core dilemma. Who decides the terms of the future? And while we've spent much of the last however many minutes discussing the dangers of AI superintelligence, the truth is, nobody knows what would actually happen. Perhaps superintelligent AIs would be more interested in quantum mechanics or exploring deep space than controlling humanity. After all, the need to dominate other life is almost uniquely human. Then again, as Death Stranding 2 grimly illustrates, AI is literally built in our image. And if it's anything like us, it could be too late before we even realize its capacity to destroy us. With the potential for such catastrophic outcomes, we must take immediate steps to avoid the worst, while ensuring the technology can be a sustainable and universal benefit for humanity. It's up to us to decide whether we want to be passive nodes or living dynamic strands holding the reins of our future. But what do you think? Are we drifting toward a Death Stranding-like future, or can we choose something better? If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more videos on power, collapse, war, and the systems behind them.